Hello, Sula here from MistyHilltops.com. Thanks for stopping by. In this video, I'm working on a 4x6 traveler's notebook layout that I titled Spring Has Come, and I'm using the digital scrapbook collection Come Alive, which is a freebie on my blog MistyHilltops.com. So go check it out and pick it up for free. So I am scrapping one square photo, and I have die cut this little set of flowers, and then I just colored them with watercolor, and I made sure that the background for the flower is a darker color than the second layer of the die cut, which is just a lighter pink, so that the darker color will in some places peek through that the little second layer there that goes on top of the flower. So this is a two-layered die cut set there, and so here I'm just placing everything, and now I'm ready to work on the rest of the page there. So again, I'm using the freebie collection. I just printed everything out. At first planned the page in Silhouette Studio, which is a free software for a silhouette cutting machine, but even if you are not owning a machine, I use it just even to plan out my pages without using the machine many times. So here I want to have a strip of plaid paper that goes across the 2 pages of this double page spread that I am working on, and I'm trying to make sure that that strip will align. Then I have to pay attention to the way that I'm layering everything, so that what goes on top and what goes below, that I use the correct order. I have done it wrong many times before, where I glue something and then I realize something should have gone underneath, but it usually still I can fix it, or just make a quick change of plans. So here for the photo, I decided to use just a simple square label as a photo mat, and so with a scalloped border, and I think that looks quite pretty there. And then I have to add 2 more strips of the pattern paper that come with the collection, and here I am gluing this across the 2 pages, and I'm just using an X-Acto knife that I have lying around, and I just cut it apart. But I have to be very careful because I don't want to cut apart the background cardstock there, which is my book basically. So I'm very careful with cutting things apart. So then here I am remembering that the flower goes this kind of flower thing goes behind the layer, so I need to glue that down first before I actually glue down that second paper, or actually it's a third paper strip there. And so this one is going right there, and basically covering that flower set, die cut set there is actually for like a flower pot, but I felt I could just put it without a pot behind that paper strip there, and that worked really nicely. And again, I went with my X-Acto knife right across to cut it apart. I have often also done it where I just will glue it partially down, then cut it apart with the scissors and continue with the other part, but it works both ways, I guess. There is a higher risk to cut through the cardstock using an X-Acto knife that way. So then I have my obligatory paper strips or word strips that I use for my pages, and these are also available as freebie on my blog MistyHilltops.com. They are coordinating with this freebie collection Come Alive, so they're just the coordinating set of spring words, but there's a lot more, and there's different options of how you can print it out if you like, so that you are not stuck with this color scheme that is the Come Alive, so you can use it in many different ways. Anyway, worth checking it out, MistyHilltops.com, if you are interested in the freebies, and there's a tab just for freebies. So then here I have die cut a title, and then for the first time I did try heat embossing. And it didn't work out perfectly, but I'm not all too I don't care too much about being perfect in everything that is regards my pages. I do like small imperfections there. So instead of restamping it and doing it again, I just decided to use that little strip there, as imperfect as it was. It might be a reminder for my first embossing attempt. So anyway, this spring word is actually a die cut from using one of my alpha dies, and then I just watercolored it. I use a lot of watercoloring on my pages. I do like that kind of artsy feel to it, and it means there's a lot of love in these pages. So then I have a few extra embellishments that also come with this collection. And I usually, for circles and things, I use circle dies that I have in my stash to cut that out. And here I am adding a few more word strips, trying to create these clusters of 3 basically. So there's usually, I try to work with 3 clusters, and there's one, there's another one, and then I think I left it with a title cluster there. So that's my page done. Here you can see some more close-ups. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Consider subscribing, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.